Women and children being bought and sold against their will for sex, domestic work, and hard labor. Human trafficking continues to plague Southwest Florida. In fact, Florida is a known hub for the activity. 4 in the Corner's Liza Fernandez bringing you the stories we often don't hear in tonight's special report.
Children being ripped from their families and sold to perform unspeakable acts. And if you think it's not happening here, think again.
But sometimes it starts right under our nose.
Children being bought and sold against their will.
Keep them locked up 24 hours a day.
Human trafficking is a growing problem across the country, much of the activity stemming from right here in Florida.
It's a big problem and it's a growing problem.
And now some brave women are coming forward with their personal stories of sexual violence. Rachel Monica Wilcox is a lawyer and assistant professor at Mount Mary College in Wisconsin. It's her mission to bring more attention to the human trafficking issue.
They get fed what the traffickers want to feed them, and they're never allowed any freedom.
And most of the time, those victims are sold for sex. In extreme cases,
20, 30, 40 men a day. The younger the girl, the higher the price.
The headlines are out there. Pimp to plead guilty to federal sex trafficking charges. Teen possibly involved in human trafficking. But many people still think it's something that doesn't happen in the U.S.
That trafficking is solely an international phenomenon.
But it's happening here. Lakita Caldwell knows sexual violence firsthand. Her mother was a victim. Now she works with teen human trafficking victims.
Almost every session that I have with a young person, someone shares that I've been sexually assaulted and they've lost their voice.
But now an opportunity for victims to regain that voice.
Through the violent music, empty apartments, sun kisses windy city sky, stretches to loud bullets hitting flesh, and Mama's hunger has stopped.
Lakita and others are putting their thoughts into words thanks to the Faces and Voices workshop at Mount Mary.
A lot of the people who go through it, they feel like it's their fault, and it's not their fault.
The workshop offers victims a chance to share those stories through poetry and prose.
I am not who you think I am. I have not been where you think I have been, nor do I go where you think I go. I have returned from places you pray do not exist.
The workshop includes survivors of human trafficking and other forms of sexual violence, people like Elena, who's now a teacher abused when she was only 15. It's why this workshop is so important, giving victims a voice, ending the silence.
If we as a society can be more compassionate towards the survivors, that we'll begin to hear the stories.
Liza Fernandez, Fox 4, in your corner.
Both the Lee and Collier County Sheriff's Offices have been very active in fighting human trafficking here in Southwest Florida, but they can't do it without you. If you see anything suspicious, please go to our website where you'll find several organizations that you can contact both for help if you need it and to report anything suspicious.